Driving ball in, Pearce chops across and takes a good intercept mark. That'll warm the hearts of Freo fans, seeing Alex Pearce back in defence.
It was a bit up and down, to be honest. We had some really good moments, and I think we showed what our best can do, and that was pretty exciting for stages of the year. We've definitely got a lot of work to do, but yeah, I feel like the step that we took this year can really be a good base to really explode into all this pre-season and especially next season. My expectations are always pretty high, and I think after getting injured in round one and missing the first half of the season, things have to sort of shift my mentality a little bit. A big thing for me is always trying to have a big influence in the group and lead and try and help others get better. I feel like I was able to do that throughout, and I'm really excited that the growth a lot of our young players have showed. But yeah, from a personal sense, as we sort of touched on, just the ability to play those 9 games, second half of the year, play the few games for Peel as well and contribute down there, it all played a part. And like I said, I feel like I have a lot better base now than what I had the last couple of years after not playing any games. So yeah, I'm excited to what the next year brings. The Derby is the one that stands out, the one that we won at the end of the year. I think we played some of our best football for parts of that. Pretty important for me to be able to get a win for Hilly and play well for him and get a win in front of our home crowd and send him off. So that one will live with me forever, I reckon. Other than that, the Gold Coast game, my first game back, first full game in such a long time, to be able to get the win, have a decent performance. It was, yeah, I guess the return that I wanted 12 weeks earlier, but got there in the end, and it felt, yeah, that was great as well. I feel like we've got some good depth at the moment. There's going to be a lot of guys fighting for spots. If you look at our backline for the last month or so, and then what it could look like next year, we'll have Brendan Cox, Joel Hamling fighting for spots, those key position spots. Chappie as well, missed for large parts of the year. Ethan Hughes was out of the team for the last little bit as well, and I think he'll be back in, so it's going to be very hard for the guys working their way back in. It's going to be very hard for us that we're in the team to be able to stay in there as well, so that competition's always what we're after. Hayden's been very interrupted, so what he's been able to do off the back of his interruptions has just been amazing. And yeah, there's another bloke I'm really, really close with, and I've loved all the work that he does on and off the field, and I'm just hoping he gets a bit of luck, because when he strings it together, he'll be great to watch. To have Dave as a leader and a big influence on me is something that's very special. And yeah, look, I just feel very privileged to be able to play alongside him, to be able to have the best seat in the house to see what he does each week.
On the wing, it's a high ball looking for King. Pearce does well. Doesn't just beat him in that contest, he thrashed him in that contest.
Thanks for sticking with us, really. It has been an incredibly tough couple of years with all the uncertainty, and we hope we've been able to have a bit of an impact on some of your lives throughout these last couple of years, because yeah, the fans have certainly had a great impact on us. We don't take our fans for granted. We love you all, and we just can't wait to have you on board for the journey for the next upcoming season.